Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about how the Passion Planner is one of the best planners for those with ADHD. So as someone who has ADHD, it's just been very helpful to have that structure. I know it's a little bit of a pet peeve for those who have ADHD to hear, oh, just use a planner and you'll get your life together, you'll be organized and so forth. That's definitely not the case. Absolutely not, but it is a tool that I've used. It's helped me a bit and I want to share how it might be able to help you. So if you've been looking for a system, you've definitely probably heard of the bullet journal method. The bullet journal method was created by a man named Ryder. He also has ADHD and he came up with that system to really help. So definitely take a look at his work and see how you can implement it into your own system that could help and benefit you. The creator of Passion Planner, actually, her name is Angelia. She is a fantastic CEO, entrepreneur, and she actually also has ADHD. And it made so much sense why the Passion Planner works really well for those with ADHD. I've tried other planners before. Sometimes there's just too much, empty space that I'm not quite sure how it would help me, but there's something about the Passion Planner that's just great. So in the beginning, the Passion Planner, it tells you how to set your goals. So you would see here, it tells you how to use it. It's called the Passion Roadmap. And in Passion Roadmap, you set a timer for 5 minutes and you pour down everything that's in your mind regarding your goals and dreams for the next 3 months, year, 3 years, or lifetime. I love that because as we know, we have a lot of dreams, a lot of goals. It constantly cycles through. But when you're able to see all of them on paper, you can then prioritize and decide which one is actually very meaningful to you, which one is actually going to be the game changer for the next chapter in your life. So definitely recommend trying this. You can also try this on a blank piece of paper. They also have free printouts online on their website. So don't feel pressure that you have to buy this planner in order to use the system. It's very accessible to anyone, anywhere. After that, you define the 1 month goal that would have the most positive impact on your life, and then you brainstorm how to make that happen. Something that is just amazing talent for those who have ADHD is how quickly we can come up with new ideas. We can brainstorm, ideate. That's definitely one of the strengths. And it really captures that here. And after you capture all of it, the scope of it, you can then narrow down and focus. And that's really the next step where, sometimes we get tripped up. And this planner helps you manage those next steps. You have to make it measurable, prioritize. Oh boy, this is the hard one, right? Incorporate it into your pages. You have to commit how many hours you actually want to do this and why you want to do it. Without the why, things get lost very, very quickly. So visualize how your life would be like if it is a certain way, and then what habits you need, what kind of support system you need. Those with ADHD, we definitely need a lot more support than those who may not have that. And then resources, lots of resources available online. You can definitely get a community and celebration. I want to share what one of their spreads looks like. So here, every morning, you can just jot down your schedule for the next day or the coming day, all the tasks you need to do. If after you write down all the tasks you need to do that day, you can also bring that in. At what time are you going to do those tasks? So let's say one of your tasks is call insurance company. That's very difficult for people who have trouble doing that. So one thing you might want to do is at 1 o'clock, find insurance card. Second, find membership ID, things like that. And then third, you might write the phone number on there. So it's actually blocked out because if you just write it on the task list, it might be a little too high level or too overwhelming. But if you put it down at what time you want to do it and you section off the time. So it might take 1 hour to do that activity because certain things take more time for those who have ADHD. It's not as easy as, oh, let me just go ahead and do it. You actually might take an hour, and so you are realistic with how long it's going to take, and you list out the steps. So at 1:30, I'm going to get the card, etc. You can also put down when you're going to eat here. You can also put down what time you want to wake up, you know, your routine. Routines are so important to get that structure. It really keeps things on track. And well, self-maintenance, this is definitely a hard one for a lot of us with ADHD. A lot of the self-maintenance, or even if you don't have ADHD, it just can be hard. So definitely putting that in there and scheduling it is just a great idea. Best thing that happened. It could be best thing that happened to you today, best thing you did, something to keep you, you know, mindful of all the achievements and wins that you're doing. Today I learned, oh man, this section can be huge, right? For ADHD, hyper-focused learning. This could probably be the whole section here. And you definitely can, but it's kind of nice to capture all the things we're learning. So yeah, this is just a cool layout and it's undated, so don't feel guilty if you don't get around to using it every day, or you want to use it for a heavy work day, because you can just pick up where you left off. I've had a daily planner that I've been using you know, on and off for 2 years, and I haven't finished it because it's 90 of them, but I don't use it all the time, and it's okay. It's here to meet you where you are. So I just wanted to share that. And then this is their flagship, which is the weekly. So this is actually the product that they came up with first. It also has that mind map and goal setting in the beginning, but the layout is a bit different. So I'll share a blank one with you right here. So this is a blank layout it's dated, which if you like dated, they have both options. You have this month's focus, work, people to see, places, things to learn. So you're really capturing that. So every month you're like, who do I need to see this month? Who do I need to reconnect with? You're becoming more mindful of that. So it's not just out of sight, out of mind. It's, you know, you're really making the effort and intention. And then once you put that here, you can schedule it into the actual monthly. Places to go, novelty is great, things to learn, and projects. You have also steps for the projects. It's not just a big, vague project. You have little steps. We often have personal projects, work projects, and then mind map. What is the mind map that you want to do this month? Here, I usually start with what appointments I know I have, and I keep this open by my desk so I immediately glance at it and know where I'll be going, what time, and when. And you can also schedule in like travel time, preparation time, because that often takes longer for those with ADHD. So I would schedule more time for it, and then when you see it visually, so let's say an appointment starts at 10. Let's say I'm at a doctor's appointment, 10 o'clock on Thursday. I would actually start blocking it off here. I know, because this is actually preparation. I have to prepare for it. I have to find my keys, I have to go there, and then I have to drive, and it takes me a while to get out the door. But if I only see it visually starting at 10, I probably won't get there on time. So this is how you would block it off. Prepare, and then leave. Right? So it has these increments that are really well done. They have high contrast. The gray, the white, it just pops out to your eye. You know exactly where it is. It's not willy-nilly, like blank notebook kind of thing. It tells you, you're gonna start at 9 o'clock. You know exactly where that line is and how it looks. So that's something I like. It breaks it down by the 30 minutes. It goes all the way to 10:30. Sometimes I wish it went to 11. I feel like that could be helpful for those, who are more of a night owl. Could be good. And then today's focus. What's something that you absolutely need to do today, or the next day is going to be ruined? You're going to put that there. And then also you can schedule out your task list. So you have 14 tasks on personal and work. You can also continue here, more tasks. Once you put your task, you can also schedule it into the actual time block, which is just amazing. So time blocking is so helpful for those with ADHD because, sometimes we have time blindness. We're just not sure what time things start and end and how long things are taking and how much that one more thing is going to actually cost us. But if we see it visually, that really, really helps getting things on track. And this is so structured. It looks the same every week. So no surprises. And it has good things that happen to keep you mindful of that as well. So this, for some reason, this planner is hit gold when it came to managing ADHD. Here, most memorable part of the month, lessons. Whether or not you use this, it's up to you, but it's always nice to reflect on your past month, reflect on your wins. That kind of gives you momentum to keep going. Using a planner is a habit. It takes a lot initially to ramp up, but once you use it, it's just so great, kind of as a second brain. So you can free up your brain to do other things that you really like to do, and then just have this manage your day-to-day. Highlight your accomplishments, performance checkpoints. So what checkpoints do you need to schedule in and actually visualize to know? So yeah, thanks everyone for watching this. It's something a little different of how you can use a planner for ADHD. I know it gets irritating to hear, oh, a planner is going to fix everything. No, that's not true. For example, managing ADHD is very, very complex. It often requires skills, habits, acceptance. It might require, a medical team, medications. I mean, there's so many different variables, and this is just one step of that whole puzzle that has helped me. This alone is not going to fix everything, but it does help me manage and stay a little bit more focused, mindful throughout the everyday, and really help me with scheduling and being more aware of my time. So thanks everyone for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I do have a link below if you wanted to buy anything from Passion Planner, and feel free to ask me any questions. I've been using this for a while, so I'm quite familiar with the system and how I've tweaked it over the years. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye.